next question is from Benny and the Jets on YouTube. Hey, Adam Makes Beer. I have a brew pub and restaurant in the world. This person wanted to be anonymous. And also, if you ever want to ask anonymous questions, I always go out of my way to say who it is. And so if you don't want me to say who it is, let me know, because I get it. There's nothing, there's no judgment. I have a brew pub and restaurant in the world. They are very food focused, but what are some interactive activities or training that would help my floor team develop a passion for beer and brewing? I think so. We're getting into this kind of an operations question, right? I think that a really great way to do that is to get people into your space. Okay. I think it would be great to get as many forward-facing people in your company, people that do front of house service, back for brew days, for packaging days, and for you to share your excitement with them about what you're doing back there, right? And then come up with, I would field questions from people, from your front of house people, the typical questions people ask about the beers, and kind of make like a little hit list of, they don't need to be like, master cicerones, but find out what the baseline stuff people ask is, show them some of the magic that happens back there, right? And I'm smiling, but I mean, like, I kind of mean that, right? Like it's beautiful what we're doing back there, man. It's an awesome thing. So, share that magic with them. And then, see how you can support them for the typical questions they get. Give them a reason to be passionate about what you're doing in the brewery, right? Explain to people why something is special. And it doesn't always have to be the minutia. Sometimes it can be the big picture stuff. Sometimes you can just focus on the fact that, if this is your thing. I mean, I love the fact that I can get local ingredients, or I can get ingredients from the other side of the world, and I can pay respects to a traditional a beer that's been brewed for 200 years, right? You can connect people to heritage, tradition. You can go outside of that. You can get people excited about novelty, right? So that's kind of how I would plug in on it. But you need to be able to provide your people with, why should they be excited about what you're serving, right? And sometimes showing the process can help. And again, you don't need to get them lost in the weeds on everything, but just big picture, what's happening, why is it awesome, right? And then kind of collect those big questions that you hear over and over and over, and help come up with, concise, clean answers that will get your staff paid. Sometimes I don't like to just go profit motivator, but the reality is the more they can dial into the interests of the guest in the tap room, the more money they're going to make, right? So, sometimes you can plug that side of the motivation as well. But Benny, I appreciate the question, and stick with it. Keep grinding, man. I think you're looking into some of the right things.